All right, we have some roster moves for the San Francisco 49ers. They have made a few adjustments, and let's talk about that right now. They have placed offensive lineman Ben Bartch onto injured reserve, so he is out at minimum for 4 weeks. We did hear from Matt Mayoko that Ben Bartch is expected to miss 4 to 6 weeks with a high ankle sprain. He was already seen in a high ankle or within a boot after the game, so unfortunate situation for Ben Bartch because ironically he was injured nearly the same exact way on a play that looks nearly identical to the play that got him injured last year against I believe it was either the Texans or the Chicago Bears. I can't remember exactly who the opponent was, but it was essentially like almost like a stretch play or a zone left type play where he is blocking, he's run blocking, and the pile falls on him from behind and just messed up his ankle. So 2 years in a row. I know a lot of people are coming down Ben Bartch's road for not being healthy, but both these injuries were outside of his control. Having the pile fall on him is just bad luck. But that luck obviously opens up the door for Connor Colby. I actually did a pretty extensive film breakdown of him in this past game. I'll link it in the description below if you want to go ahead and you want to pop over and watch that. But Connor Colby is now going to be your starter moving forward. And the other moves that were made is because that roster spot was opened up, the 49ers promoted tight end Brayden Willis to the active roster. So now the 49ers have 3 official tight ends on the active, with George Kittle being on injured reserve for at least 3 more weeks. And the 49ers also signed Brandon Parker, offensive tackle, to the practice squad. He had been with the 49ers previously, so he has some experience with them. I'm not going to sit here and say Brandon Parker is, a potential starter. There's a reason why he was a free agent at this point in the season. Why the 49ers have had him before and he's not here now, but he, again, obviously understands the system and they need bodies at this point. We did hear that Spencer Burford is dealing with a little bit of an injury. I believe he's day-to-day currently, so the 49ers are making moves accordingly. So good for Brayden Willis. He wasn't involved all that much, even though he was elevated from the practice squad last week. We'll see if his involvement grows with him being on the active now. And, just again, tough break for Ben Bartch, but opens up the door for a potential future starter at the position with Ben Bartch. This is a contract year for him. So he was going to be a free agent at the end of this season. Would have been a great opportunity for him to solidify himself as a starter in this league. I thought he was playing well up until the injury occurred. And then Connor Colby comes in and played really well too. He did some things that look like veteran caliber play. Also some other things that, could tell he's a rookie. But like I mentioned, I detailed all of that in the film breakdown that I linked in the description. So if you want to just pop on over, watch Connor Colby. Good amount of reps, pass blocking, run blocking, getting to second level, reach blocking, just indicating, one-on-one pass reps, all just kind of giving you a nice sample of what Connor Colby can do now that he will likely be the San Francisco 49ers starting left guard. And again, if he is now the starting left guard and he performs well, there's probably a strong chance he doesn't give that spot back up. So if you go watch that video, let me know what you think about the film breakdown. Let me know if you think the 49ers are in good hands with Connor Colby. I want to know in the comments below, and as always, make sure to like and subscribe for more updates.